Sometimes, the words we use can come across as rude even when we don't mean them that way. Today, we're sharing 10 words that can make you sound rude without realizing it so you can communicate more politely. Let's get started. Whatever. Meaning, whatever means anything at all, but it often sounds dismissive. Let's use it in a sentence. Yeah, whatever you say. Why to avoid? It can come across as indifferent or disrespectful, making others feel like their opinions don't matter. Use phrases like I understand to show you're listening. Calm down. Meaning, calm down is used to tell someone to relax or reduce their emotional intensity. Let's use it in a sentence. You're overreacting, just calm down. Why to avoid? It can feel dismissive and patronizing, especially when someone is upset. Instead, say, let's take a moment to talk this through. Obviously. Meaning, obviously means something is clear or self-evident. Let's use it in a sentence. Obviously, that was the wrong choice. Why to avoid? It can make others feel inferior or unintelligent. Instead, present your point without implying that others should have already known it. Fine. Meaning, fine means acceptable or okay. Let's use it in a sentence. Whatever, it's fine. Why to avoid? When said with a certain tone, it can sound passive-aggressive or dismissive. Clarify your feelings or concerns instead of brushing things off. Actually. Meaning, actually is used to correct someone or emphasize a point. Let's use it in a sentence. Actually, that's not how it works. Why to avoid? It can sound condescending, especially when correcting someone. Try rephrasing with a softer tone, like, I see it a bit differently. Today, we're sharing 5 more words that might come across as rude even when you don't mean them to. Let's get started. Relax. Meaning, to become or make someone less tense or anxious. In a sentence, just relax, it's not a big deal. Why it's rude? It can sound dismissive or patronizing, especially if someone is upset. Sure. Meaning, used to express agreement or confirmation. In a sentence, sure, whatever you say. Why it's rude? Depending on tone, it can sound indifferent or sarcastic. If you say so. Meaning, used to acknowledge something you don't necessarily agree with. In a sentence, if you say so, then I guess it must be true. Why it's rude? It implies doubt and can make the other person feel invalidated. No offense. Meaning, a phrase used before or after a statement that might be offensive. In a sentence, no offense, but that idea won't work. Why it's rude? It signals that an offensive comment is about to follow, making it seem insincere. I'm just saying. Meaning, a phrase used to justify an opinion. In a sentence, I'm just saying, you could have handled that better. Why it's rude? It often minimizes the impact of a potentially rude or critical remark. Quick tip. Being mindful of how words are perceived can help you communicate more effectively and avoid misunderstandings.